life and my thoughts on it. I'm getting close to 71 years old now. Incredible, incredible. I never thought I'd get to this age, to this understanding as well. Life, I used to think it was a gift. I was taught to believe it was a gift. That I came into being when I was conceived, 9 months prior to my birth, circa 9 months. I was taught that I had parents. I was taught that they loved me. I became conditioned to their behavior. And I tried to live under that understanding that life was a gift. And I started thinking, I said, well, who do I thank? Do I thank my parents? Well, they didn't start this whole thing because they came from someplace, and the place that they came from also came from someplace, and on and on and on and on. So you go through reason, you go to the beginning and you wonder, where did it all begin? Where did this gift come from? Again, I was taught that. I was taught to arrive at that conclusion. Truth is, I've been absorbing data way before I found this identity. Accumulation of the data and the interaction and how I interacted with it helped form my identity of how I see myself. Myself, not I, but myself, as if there are two aspects of me. We were reading where the greatest con that has ever existed is when our ego tricks us into believing that it is it, that it is us. But anyway, absorbing data. How much data did I absorb? Unconditionally. Without any discernment. Accepted. I accepted my teachers. I accepted what they were telling me. And I was prepared. I was prepared to go far with this life that I was given. This gift. But I'm a questioner at heart. I like to question everything. I had an argument with a self-proclaimed atheist. Now, I'm not a religious person anymore. It means I don't openly practice religious traditions. But I believe in another existence. Not like this existence, it's one I have created. through the data that I absorbed and I reacted to and responded to how I painted it. But I have been able to see things and know that they come from me. Know that I am the painter. I am the one that has made it what it is. Made it look the way I see it. Yes, that's better. So in questioning everything, I have to start whittling stuff down. And this guy was, he was a fundamentalist atheist, intellectually superior in many respects, but he was also an intellectual bully because he liked to attack people's beliefs, even though they hadn't challenged those beliefs within themselves. He was determined to make you challenge your own beliefs. And he'd try to tear the legs out from under you. And of course, that would create a fight because no one likes their legs torn out from underneath them. But anyway, I said, you know that we believe in a moment that existed prior to our existence. We believe in a moment prior to our birth. And although we cannot prove it, we have to take it on acceptance. We have to take it on faith. We have to take it on trust that it exists. I mean, people say that they perform many experiments to determine that the Earth is millions of years old. I don't know how long it is. I don't care. But again, you have to take all that with faith and trust as an individual. I mean, anybody could weave a story. Anybody can create an idea. And if they're quick enough to get their idea in your head before you can accept or reject it or discern it, then you come to believe that it's your idea, that you're one with it, that you and it are one. So, unless you can get back in your mind and find where that thought was put in your head, put in your mind, you know, you have to really search, you have to really dig to see where that was put in your head. Most of us, I for one, I know, continued my life, still do, because it's an everyday struggle to detach yourself from what is not really important. I mean, people argue. I remember there was a funny story when I was young, and I was doing religious studies that wise men would argue how many angels could dance on the head of a pin. And it's almost a philosophical question, like with the sound of one hand clapping. But I just couldn't spend much time on it. It's like the Gordian knot with Alexandria. And why try to figure it out when you can just bust it? But anyway, life, the gift. I don't think that's true anymore.